Today has been an eventful day. I went downtown Minneapolis and there was a bunch of holiday themed events happening, and one of them was meeting llamas. I am so glad I went downtown today. I was psyched. So that happened. Day made. Can we just say day made? That was so fun. They were so, ooh, sorry. I just opened a can of bubbly. They were so cute and so fluffy, and they were kind of decked out in some yarny, I don't know, goodness, as I'm sure you already saw by now, but thrilled that I was downtown and caught that. Made my day. Absolutely made my day. As I mentioned before, I thought I would wear this again, and I did. I wore it to work. And I just love this sweater. I can't say enough about it. There were a few things that I forgot to mention the last time. One of them that is really cool about this design is this faux seam. And it goes all the way down. It looks like a seamed garment, but it's not. It's a faux seam, so I won't say too much more, but pretty cool. You got to buy the pattern and make it yourself to find out how to do that. So anyway, that's pretty cool. And then I think I mentioned that I changed the amount of decreases on the sleeve because I wanted a bigger sleeve. I failed to mention I did a gauge swatch, and I thought because there's alpaca in it that it's going to stretch a little bit, but I did not block it before I started. And so I'm not actually sure if it grew, how much it grew, but I did not get gauge. So that could be part of the reason why the arms are a little snug. I did not get gauge. I think had I gotten gauge, it could have been a different story. But anyway, I did less decreases on the arms. You were supposed to use a smaller, like a US 0 on these cuffs, but I used, I think, a US 2.5. And then you were supposed to bind off in a certain way. And I did not do that. I did the Jenny's stretchy bind off. I just have found that every time, this one seems a little stretchier than this one. Maybe I used a US 4. Look at that. Amazing. Anyway, I probably used a US 4 on this one, honestly. I was wondering why that one was like a little bigger. So that's what happens when you go rogue and start making your own mods. I know for the last one, I used a US 2.5, and then I did the Jenny stretchy bind off on all of them. I did the bind off probably 2 or 3 times, trying different ways. Julia Wilkins had one bind off in the pattern, but then she released a video that showed you how to do another bind off that she liked better. And I did too. I liked it better, but I like the Jenny stretchy bind off even more because it's stretchier. And I just really, if anything is snug, like either the hem or I think I even used a stretchy bind off on the collar. So it wasn't as snug. I just like a lot of room. Like I said, I run hot. And so I like to have a little room and some air moving around. So that is that. And I just wanted to clarify those things. I wanted a cropped version, and Amy Gilles had a cropped version that ended at this stripe. And that was a little too cropped for me because I wanted to wear it with jeans. And as you can see, it's not covering my jeans, the top of my jeans. And I wanted it to at least cover the top. So this way, it's kind of like a middle ground where it's cropped, but it's not too cropped. And I did way more of the rib section. It's beyond, like whatever that was. So, So I went a little further and then did the stretchy bind off, and I am very happy with it. So those are my mods and what I did. I have not opened my Advent mini skein yet, so I'm going to do that. Here we go. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. So day 5, December 5th, Advent mini skein. You know, those Advent boxes that little kids open and you get a chocolate every day? This is a knitter's chocolate, and it is good. Okay. So here is, oh my gosh, I was so right. This is fading into a pink purple business. Look at today's color. Off the hook. Okay, so let's see. It is Peppermint Pinwheel. Molly has the best names for her yarn. Can we just talk about that? Such good names for her yarn. Peppermint Pinwheel. Again, this is the soft sock base. And it's fingering weight, 20 gram mini, 94 yards. Look at that puppy. And then I'll hold it up with the last 3 days, which is what I've been doing. So I am going to make a brioche design. I haven't decided. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I have only used brioche in a pattern one time with Stephen West. How apropos that I have this sitting right here. I did not plan that, but this is the Shawlography from Stephen West. It was a mystery knit along in, it must have been 2021. And I loved making this shawl for the sheer reason that there were so many different techniques in here that I'd never done before. I'd never done welts. So welts, if you can see this, are these little, I don't know, they like pop out and kind of go like this. And then here's a brioche section, and I'd never done brioche before. I was so excited to learn that. And his videos, like I said the other day, he's so good at teaching. And so that's exciting. These little cross hatches, I don't know what you call them. Crisscross applesauce. I don't know. Just so many fun techniques. It started getting my mind swirling about design ideas. So this thing was amazing to make. And the whole point, it was the brioche. So I learned how to brioche then. I've never done it again. So that was the first and only time that I've done it. And then as you can see with brioche, sorry to flash you with my, but this is the brioche section. So the colors just kind of flip flop, but it's a two-sided, which is so amazing. So if you have a scarf on, you know, you can have it on either side and it still looks good. So I just love that about brioche. Plus it's bouncy and it's really kind of thick and fun. And yeah, that bounce is just what makes brioche so awesome to work on. And it was not without its trials and errors when I first learned, but it was worth it. And I am not an expert. I still don't even know how to do increases and decreases in brioche, but I'm going to learn, and I'm going to design a pattern using my Advent minis. So I'm very excited. I'm going to hold it with mohair. And yeah, I'm psyched. I need to finish these Christmas balls. It takes some time to edit these videos, so that's why I'm super behind on my Christmas balls. I don't have enough time to knit right now, but I'll get there. Do it again. Today I wanted to talk to you, and then I will jump off of here, but I wanted to talk to you about this knitting tool. So I brought up a couple of knitting tools so far, and this is the third one. And this is the Lumos light. And there are a couple of people who have affiliate links and sometimes discount codes. One of them that I noticed was Jen Geigley. So on Black Friday, I think you put in like Lumos Gen 30 for a 30% discount. I can't remember, that might not be it, but just go to her Instagram page and you will see what that is. I don't know if it's still active yet, but maybe before Christmas there'll be another one. Who knows? And I think if you buy from her, she gets a little bit of a kickback. You don't pay more, but she gets a little kickback for being an affiliate. And then I think I saw that Brienne Moody also is an affiliate or has an affiliate link. So maybe follow those two and you could possibly get these at a discount. And if you are someone who is watching this and you don't knit, but you know someone who knits, this is an amazing gift, because basically I could be sitting here in the dark, and oftentimes in the den when we're watching a movie or watching TV or something, you're reading a book and the other person doesn't want the light on and you want to knit, but there's no light. On an airplane, in bed, wherever you want to be knitting and there's no light, this is the ticket right here. So you could maybe use it for reading. But yeah, definitely it's great, especially sometimes even if there's light in the room, but I'm working on something that's, if I'm working on a pattern that I'm using a dark yarn for, these are awesome. So anyway, has anyone read this? By the way, I bought this for myself. What do you think if you've read it? Just curious. And then I am very curious about what other podcasts are you watching right now? Especially Vlogmas. I watch them every day. I watch Arnie and Carlos. I check out Jen Geigley's Vlogmas. There's a couple other ones that I follow too, but what are you watching? I'm just curious. All right, that's all I have today, and I hope you all had a great day. Like I said, I went downtown. It was amazing because I got to meet llamas. It was such a surprise and such a delight. It was a total day brightener and a day maker. So anyway, hope you had something in your day that brightened your day, and take care. Bye.